quick intro. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Jonathan Kerman. Alongside me, the one and only Joey Brett, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in gorgeous Grants Pass, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. And welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today featuring two Rogue Valley rivals, the Grants Pass Lady Cavers hosting the North Medford Black Tornado, coming fresh off of their home court win at the Rogue Valley Classic, a volleyball tournament held last Saturday at North Medford High School that featured some of the top volleyball talent at the high school level in the state of Oregon. North Medford defeated Ridgeview 2 games to 1 to win the Rogue Valley Classic on their home floor. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers, they were also at that Rogue Valley Classic. They were bounced in the first round by that same Ridgeview team, 2 games to 0. So, all that sets the stage for this matchup today. Both teams are 5-4. North Medford obviously on a 3-game winning streak, winning all 3 of their games in the Rogue Valley Classic. Grants Pass, well, obviously lost the opening game in their Rogue Valley Classic game. However, they are 4 in there are 3 of their last 4, excluding that tournament. So 2 teams with a lot of upside, a lot of momentum coming into today. And Joey, we saw this North Medford team rally behind the Black Tornado faithful at the Rogue Valley Classic. Today, it's the Grants Pass Lady Cavers that will have the GP faithful behind them. What are you looking forward to today as we step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner? Bills Glass, a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Bills Glass has been the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. And so, Joey, I turn things over to you. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Just looking for some clean play from both sides. Strike the ball well. Don't have too many miss hits, double touches. Keep the net penalties down and just work. Grants Pass is going to have a little bit of trouble with some of that North Medford height. They got a few girls that are 6 foot or above, so they're going to have to work at the net and give it a go.
Well, you are watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, presented by Lithia Superstores and their general manager, Jason Lawrence. Make sure you stop by to the Lithia Auto Superstores on Crater Lake Highway. Browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with the outstanding staff. Say hi and thank you to Jason Lawrence if you get a chance, our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, and also U.S. Cellular. Stop into any one of the Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs. For over 25 years, Siskiyou Cellular has been keeping customers connected to the people and things that matter most. Check out the latest individual, family, and business plans with all the latest smartphones, tablets, hotspots, and accessories. Siskiyou Cellular, presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. I'm going to step away from the microphone now and take things down onto center court.
Yeah.
And so there you have it. The rosters for both squads in today's Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. A couple Rogue Valley rivals going head-to-head. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers hosting the North Medford Black Tornado. Both teams are 5-4. North Medford coming off their Rogue Valley Classic tournament win on their home court. Grants Pass bounced in the first round and certainly feel like they have a lot to prove and will get a chance to do so here today. Thank you all so much for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. I'm Jonathan Kerman. Alongside me is the one and only Joey Brett. And this broadcast would not be possible without the support of the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781. And after you get a fresh pair of dentures from the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, stop by Arby's after the game at 41 East Stewart Avenue in Medford, where they have the meats. We have volleyball live here on TableRockSports.net. Thank you all so much for joining us. North Medford, the first team to serve and get the point. Jenna Sandstrom, the senior, a strong opening statement for the North Medford Black Tornado here this evening. Back to serve for the Black Tornado is Audrey Yockett. Grants Pass looking for the return. And unable to do so, another point awarded to North Medford. And the ponytail of Hannah Drysdale covering the 1 on her jersey. Very clearly can see it on the front. Just like that, 2-0 North Medford. Grants Pass looking to get on the board early. The soft touch finds a hole. Devin Ireland, the senior for Grants Pass, gives them the point and possession. Up with it for the Lady Cavers is Ireland. Here's North Medford's response, and a terrific block at the front lines by the junior Tony Stevens. Just like that, the Lady Cavers tie this matchup at 2. Soft serve, doesn't find the range. Give the point in possession and the lead back to the North Medford Black Tornado. The Black Tornado coached by Malcolm Munson. Grants Pass Lady Cavers coached by Joel O'Rourke. Back to serve for North Medford is the sophomore Jordan Sandler. First response for Grants Pass, a strong shot that goes past the back line. Point to North Medford. So again, Joey, both of these teams advanced to the championship bracket, advancing out of the pool play at the Rogue Valley Classic back on last Saturday, as North Medford miss a serve, and they will give the point and possession back to Grants Pass. Of course, very different outcomes for both teams. Grants Pass beaten in the first round 2-0 by Ridgeview. This North Medford team defeated that same Ridgeview team 2-1 in the championship final. 4-3 North Medford lead. There's a strong shot and a kill. Lauren Berry on the strike for North Medford. They take a 5-3 lead. Substitutions coming in for North Medford. That's the junior Sarah Hamlin checking into the game for the serve. And one up with it. First response for Grants Pass. A long touch perfectly placed by Tony Stevens. Fantastic job by Stevens. Put that ball right in the far back corner. No one home for the North Medford. And the score now 5-4 in favor of the Black Tornado, but North Medford with the serve. It'll be Tony Stevens. She sends it over. Awkward first touch for the Black Tornado. It'll be Sarah Hamlin to just get it over. And now a chance for the GP to take control. Strong shot by Devin Ireland. Good recovery for North Medford. Strong shot on the back line. Perfectly placed by Audrey Yackett. Point in possession back to North Medford. They lead 6-4. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. First set between these two clubs here tonight. Best of 5. Paoa Payne-Kayo back to serve for North Medford. Saved at the last second by Laylee Friend of Grants Pass. They're unable to recover. Point to North Medford. A name that I practiced as much as I could. Paoa Payne-Kayo. Up with it. Here's the serve. Low line drive. Back-to-back points. One by Payne-Kayo. Kyle using all of that real estate behind her to warm up for the serve. Another low line drive. Diving to the floor was Laylee Friend to save it. She does, and Grants Pass gets it over. Here's an opportunity for North Medford. Strong strike. Point to the Black Tornado. Amelia Thiering, the sophomore, on the kill. They lead 9-4. Timeout on the floor. We'll step away for a quick break here on TableRockSports.net.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
The Know Your Role campaign is incredibly needed and incredibly vital and important to establish boundaries, safe boundaries for children to play.
It's got to be a proactive culture where everybody enjoys the game.
At least creates awareness that some things need to change in order for the youth sports world and even actually the adult sports world to continue.
Knowing your role means that the parent, the coach, the referee, the fans, we all have a role.
Welcome back. Just out of the timeout. North Medford with the serve. A lot of action on the front net, and they're going to award North Medford with the point on the Grants Pass violation. Thank you all so much for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. A couple of Rogue Valley rivals here on the Lithiauto Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. Paoa Payne-Kayo back to serve for North Medford. She's won the last 4 points for the Black Tornado. Sent over by Grants Pass's Michaela Sekahima. And a strong shot by North Medford, corralled by Lily Friend of Grants Pass. The response for North Medford, right? They somehow get it back over. Opportunity for Grants Pass, strong strike. Ball still alive, no. A late call by the officials, but point awarded to North Medford, and I think that was the right call, Joey.
Yeah, looked like it.
I think both officials were just so in shock that the ball was still up in the air. They didn't think that Grants Pass was actually going to get the ball over, and there you see Devin Ireland, the senior, have a word with the official, saying, "I used my fist. I got it cleanly." And the fact that it was a late call too is also leaves it more open to interpretation and leaves more wiggle room for the team on the wrong side of the call to argue it. However, no argument. Paoa Payne-Kayo is on fire right now with the serve. She's won the last 7 points for North Medford. Another low line drive and another point won by the Black Tornado.
I said it in the early minutes that North has a pretty good size advantage at the net, and it's showing now.
Payne-Kayo back to serve once again for North Medford. Ball long, just past the back line. It was close, but the line judge right on top of the play. Point in possession back to Grants Pass. In to serve for the Lady Cavers, number 4, L. Beth Isabel, the junior. Isabel up with it. Opportunity for North Medford to respond here. Lauren Berry has to go get it. She does, and Laylee Friend able to respond. Back and forth. Here we go. And Grants Pass a little discombobulated. They just get the ball over the net. Now an opportunity for North Medford here. Strong strike by Jackie Alcusatino, handled by Grants Pass. But unable to get a good strike on the ball. Here's an opportunity for Lauren Berry. Strong strike. Oh! And they whistle it past the back line. That sure looked good from up here. But the point is awarded to Grants Pass, and home fans here inside the gymnasium not going to argue with that call. Lauren Berry, strong spike. And nothing that Grants Pass could do about that. Terrific effort by L. Beth Isabel, but to no avail. 14-6, North Medford on top. First to 25 wins the set. Have to win by 2. Lauren Berry, the senior, back to serve for North Medford. And she sends it just wide past the back line. Point and possession back to the Lady Cavers. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of Bill's Glass, proud sponsor of high school athletics and the clear choice and industry leader in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. 14-7 the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. That's going to change quickly as Jackie Alcusatino beats the GP defense. North up now 15-7. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Back to serve for North Medford is the junior Taryn Holmes. Holmes up with it. Opportunity for Grants Pass here. Soft touch. North Medford able to recover. Here's Catherine Rostel. Unable to find a crease. And there at the net. North Medford unable to get that ball over. There on the front lines, GP takes the point. Laylee Friend back to serve for for Grants Pass. Here comes North. Catherine Rostel had to wait awkwardly for it. She does get it over. And GP a little discombobulated on the return. Chance for North Medford here. Rostel, strong spike, and she gets the kill. Substitutions for North Medford. Hannah Drysdale and Audrey Yockett checking in to the game. 16-8, North Medford on top of GP. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Hannah Drysdale, the junior, back to serve for North Medford. Well-placed ball, an even better effort by Lauren Berry, and somehow North Medford salvages the point. Terrific effort there by North Medford that time, Joey.
Yeah, way to just stick with the play and not stop. Get the ball over the net, and everything Grants Pass has thrown at, or North Medford's thrown at Grants Pass. Grants Pass just hasn't had any answers for them. They're just overpowering them, strong-arming them, and
that last serve by Hannah Drysdale overpowered. It goes past the back line, gives the point in possession to the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, who trailed by 8. First response for North Medford, that was Jenna Sandstrom there on the spike and the kill. Sandstrom, I believe the tallest player on the floor, standing in at 6 foot even. Back to serve for North Medford is Jordan Sandler. And North Medford gets a free point that time. Grants Pass unable to hold on. Sandler just a sophomore and 5'4". We'll step away for a quick break on the timeout. You're watching GP Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lake who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just a dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on LithiaSuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
I saw a parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. You're watching the Lithia Auto Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. And North Medford Black Tornado on the road against the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. And what a terrific point we've got going on here. And they're going to rule in Grants Pass's favor. Terrific frontline defense by Tony Stevens for the Lady Cavers to get them into double digits.
If Grants Pass is going to want to compete in this match tonight, they're going to need a terrific effort from Tony Stevens. She's already had a great start to this one, and I don't know if they're going to be able to leave her off the court much.
Emily Rund with the serve. She's the first one to touch it on the strong spike by Hannah Drysdale for North Medford. And that puts the Black Tornado to 20. Sarah Hamlin back to serve for North Medford. Low line drive serve. First touch for Devin Ireland for GP, and she'll be the one to send it over. Opportunity for North Medford here. And a quick touch. That's all it needs. Amelia Thiering hitting it where they ain't. GP now trailing by 11. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Hamlin, the 5'4" junior, sends it over once again. Awkward first touch for Laylee Friend. And GP unable to recover from the weak initial first touch. So 22-10 now the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Hamlin up with it once again. And GP really struggling here, hemorrhaging points in a situation where you really can't afford to do so. Michaela Sekahima will check into the game for GP, but North Medford just 2 points away from taking this opening match, this opening set. Outside the front line, looked close, but Tony Stevens shot just wide past the back line, or I should say past the far line. And now, game point for North Medford. GP looking to put up a front here. And now North. Lauren Berry, the first touch. Tony Stevens able to recover. Chance for GP to respond. That was Alexa Medley for Grants Pass, but North recovers, and then Finishing it off, Audrey Yackett on the kill, and that's how set number 1 comes to an end.
I was just mentioning how Hannah Drysdale there in the center can set a ball from pretty much anywhere, and she took that one from the middle of the court over her back to the right side of the net, put it right almost up on the net, and gave her teammate an opportunity to make a kill.
North Medford takes the opening set here on the road at Grants Pass High School. We're going to step away for a quick break. Stick around. GP Volleyball continues right after this.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back, sports fans, to Grants Pass High School, the home of the Grants Pass Lady Cavers and the host tonight for the Lithia Auto Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford jumped out to an early lead, Joey, and then really never relinquished it, putting the pedal to the metal late in that set. They win set number 1, 25-10, take a 1-0 lead in this best of 5. What does Grants Pass have to do to rally back here?
They really have to do a good job of spacing the court and making sure they're in position to make a play on the ball. I'm seeing a lot of grouping on their side of the court, and North Medford able to find those holes, and they're getting a lot of kills in some empty spaces where the girls just are not at. So they're going to have to space the floor and just do a good job of hitting the ball clean and working.
And certainly you have to give credit to North Medford. They played excellently in that first set, but I have to look back early in that set number 1. Paoa Payne-Cayo had, I think, 8 points in a row, and she wasn't doing anything terribly special. Grants Pass was just unable to handle the serve, and that gave North Medford the distance they needed to take set number 1. Here in set number 2, it's GP who wins the opening set on a botched send over by North Medford. Back to serve for the Lady Cavers is the senior Devin Ireland. High arcing serve. Opportunity for North Medford to respond. Lauren Berry, the soft touch, recovered by Emily Rund. Here's Alexa Medley, strong spike. And the front line defense by North Medford hits the ball past the back line, or past the far sideline, I should say. Point to Grants Pass, correction. Ireland with it. And a terrific, if maybe not intentional, first touch by Catherine Rostel of North Medford. The ball lands right on the near sideline, point in possession to the Black Tornado. Lauren Berry with the serve for North Medford. Here's a chance for Grant's pass. That's Medley. She just sets it over. Response by North Medford. Strong spike. Good defense. A nice save by Lauren Berry. Quickly sent over by Jackie Alcusatino for North Medford. And then Grant's pass, a mental mistake, is going to get this game tied 2-2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Berry back to serve once again for North Medford. Awkward first touch for GP. They are able to recover. Sent over by number 3 on the roster. There's a strong spike and a kill for Tony Stevens as she beats the front line of North Medford. Point, possession, and lead to the Lady Cavers. Back to serve for Grant's pass now. The junior, Emily Rund. Rund a strong serve, and that was out by a mile. Point, possession back to North Medford in a tie game 3-3. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Now back for North Medford is the junior Taryn Holmes. Holmes up with it. Grant's pass for the response. Reagan Bruner sends it over. North Medford can't respond. Mistimed jump by Jenna Sandstrom. Going to give the point, possession, and the lead back to GP. And now Tony Stevens, the junior, will serve for the Lady Cavers. Stevens using all of that real estate to get a running start on her serve. Lauren Berry for North Medford sends it over. A nice pickup by Emily Rund, but then Rund unable to complete the play. We are tied once again at 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of My Circle K. Get your crunch on with crispy, crunchy chicken. It's available at My Circle K. That's a game winner right there. Find them, follow them, and kick back with them at mycirclek.com. Low line drive serve off the hand of Hannah Drysdale. Too hot to handle for the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, and North Medford has their first lead here in set number 2, 5-4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Once we decide which volleyball we want to use, we will resume play. Here we go. Drysdale serve clips the net but does get over. Reagan Bruner sends it up. A nice spinning save by Taryn Holmes, and she will send it back over for North Medford. Now a chance for the Lady Cavers. Runs, bops it over. A chance for Lauren Berry to respond. Lily Friend, the first touch for GP. Strong spike, but a net violation called on North Medford. Point, possession back to GP, and we are all tied up once again at 5. So already, Joey, early Grants Pass putting up a much stronger fight here in game number 2 than they did in game number 1.
Yeah, just doing a good job of getting the ball over the net, hitting it a lot more clean, and seeing some of those harder returns from North Medford. They're seeing them and actually being able to control those a little bit better as the match goes on.
Missed serve by GP will give point, possession, and lead back to the back to North Medford. Jordan Sandler back to serve for the Black Tornado. Couple of missed hits, and that is a kill for the freshman Reagan Bruner for GP. Game tied at 6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
North Medford, a really strong team. They got a lot of power to everything that they do. They're very deliberate at making sure the ball is directed to the floor. Nothing's left up in the air or floating generally. So sometimes when you're facing a team like that, it takes a little while to see the ball come into you and really just start controlling it better.
Jenna Sandstrom wanted the spike, but the ball really never got enough elevation for her to get on top of it. It goes into the net. Terrific diving dig by Taryn Holmes sets up a terrific spike by Lauren Berry, but an even better save by Lily Friend for the GP side. And then it's North Medford that breaks through on the back right corner. Tied once again now at 7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Checking into the game for the North Medford Black Tornado is Riley Stewart. She is back to serve. Low line drive for Stewart. First touch by Lily Friend. And then on the spike, that was Devin Ireland, handled by North Medford. And then on the front lines, it's Ireland and Michaela Sekahema. There on the stuff, gives point, possession, and lead back to the Lady Cavers. Lily Friend, the junior, is back to serve. First touch that may have saved the ball from going out of bounds. North Medford will set it over. Perfectly placed by who else? Hannah Drysdale. Joey, we were talking about it during the break about Drysdale's exceptional setting ability, not only to set up her teammates, but in a pinch where you've already used your first 2 touches, just get the ball over. And in that case, perfectly placed on the back left corner, gives the point and possession back to North Medford. Paoa Payne-Kayo, the serve for the Black Tornado. On the stuff, nice job by the front line of the North Medford Black Tornado. Amelia Fearing and Lauren Berry on the stop. Point, possession, lead back to North Medford. Here's Payne-Kayo once again. And a terrifically placed ball by Devin Ireland for Grants Pass. The senior gets the kill and ties this game up at 9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And now Ireland back to serve. Ireland, one of only 2 seniors on this Lady Cavers squad. It's her and Michaela Sekahema. North Medford having some difficulty, but they do get it over. And now a chance for GP. Strong spike past the back line off the hand of Tony Stevens. Point, possession, lead to North Medford. Lauren Berry, the senior, back to serve for North Medford. And a quick touch, well done for GP. Emily Rund, the junior. A savvy veteran play there. There's the trick where you have a dual threat, right, Joey? Talk about the triple threat in basketball. Well, same court but different game. Volleyball, the dual threat. If you have an opportunity after that initial first touch to either set up your teammate or just get it over and place the volleyball in a spot where the opposition isn't, well, that puts you in a good position to succeed, and that's exactly what Emily Rund did for GP. Here's Alexa Medley trying to beat the front line for North Medford. Difficult task. Here's Jackie Alcusatino, and she is bested by the front line of GP. Tony Stevens and Alexa Medley there for the Lady Cavers. Emily Rund back to serve for GP. They have a slim lead, 11-10 here in set number 2. An awkward first touch for North Medford, but they are able to recover. Lauren Berry sends it over. Now a chance to respond for Grants Pass. Devin Ireland, a strong spike and a kill. 2-point lead for GP on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Soft set by North Medford gives Tony Stevens a chance, but unable to get airborne on that spike. And now there's a strong spike and a kill. Catherine Rostel for North Medford cuts the lead in half and gives her team the possession. Taryn Holmes will check back into the game for North Medford. She is back to serve. Holmes, the 5'5 junior, up with it. Sending it over flat-footed is Tony Stevens for GP. Here's a chance for North on the response. Strong spike, better return. Another chance for North Medford here. Jenna Sandstrom, unable to find a crack in the GP front line. Another soft touch. Tony Stevens tries to take advantage. Ball still live. North Medford able to get it over. Terrific play by the Black Tornado. Here's Friend again. Some more zip on that one, and it bests the back line of the Black Tornado. Tony Stevens, a star in the making for this GP Lady Cavers volleyball team. and just a junior too, so she'll have a couple of school years to wreak havoc in the Southwest Conference. Lauren Berry, strong spike. GP able to handle it. Alexa Medley on the response, but the front line of Jenna Sandstrom and Catherine Rostel too good. GP back within one, North Medford back within one. They have possession. Anna Drysdale, the junior, back to serve for the Black Tornado. Obviously North Medford in their road reds with black shorts. Grants Pass in their home whites with blue-gray trim. Quick spike, and well done by North Medford. And Jenna Sandstrom ties this game up for North. It's a great job by North Medford of changing the timing of their sets, trying to keep Grants Pass off guard. Here's a strong spike by Michaela Sekahima, controlled by North Medford. Lauren Berry on the spike, and even better save by Emily Rund. Rund will send it over. First touch by Catherine Rostel for North. Audrey Yockett just gets it over the net. Awkward first touch. GP able to recover, and then set back over by Alexa Medley. Here comes North Medford. Catherine Rostel's spike broken up by the front line of GP. There's a great diving stop, a better save, and North able to recover. Boy, so tough, this North defense. Finding a hole there on the back line. Reagan Bruner there on the near sideline. Hard fought point for both squads, but it's Grants Pass that comes away with the tally.
Those are the points that Grants Pass has to win if they're going to come out with a victory here. They can't lose those points to North Medford.
Beth Isabel, the server for GP. Soft first touch, diving on the floor. Devin Ireland for the Lady Cavers. Another opportunity for GP. Quick strike, Jenna Sandstrom. And she ties this game back up at 14 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
One thing North does a really good job of is when they set the ball, they're really fast. The ball doesn't get up high into the air, so they leave it, just over the top of that net. So they can really come down over the top of it and force that ball to the floor.
North Medford wins a quick point.
If you get that ball too high, it's generally tough to come over the top of it. So the lower you can leave that set, the more opportunity you have for a kill.
The Black Tornado with another quick one right there. They are on a roll. Jordan Sandler, the serve. Quick soft touch, a terrific diving save by Hannah Drysdale for North Medford. GP just does set it over. Drysdale to set. Sandstrom blocked at the net. Opportunity for Lauren Berry. She sets it over and finds the back left corner. 4 consecutive points won by the North Medford Black Tornado. They have a 3-point lead. Sandler sends it over. Awkward first touch, and GP unable to recover. 4-point lead for North Medford, the largest lead in this set, in this game, Joey.
Not to say she's the difference maker, but all those points came with Tony Stevens off the court.
Stevens now back on the court. An awkward first touch. Net violation called against Grants Pass. And we saw this in game number 1, Joey, when it came late in the set. North just put their pedal to the metal, pushed their lead, and really didn't play around at all. And a miss-hit serve. Everything going North's way right now. Timeout, GP will take one as well here on TableRockSports.net.
Let's go! At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
Welcome back, sports fans. You're watching the Lithia Auto Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We are in set number 2. A couple of Rogue Valley rivals duking it out. North Medford leads in the match points 1-0. They just won that point right there to take a 21-14 lead here in set number 2. It is a best of 5 sets, so we will play at least one more regardless of the outcome of this set here. And North Medford gives up a point to GP right there. Taryn Holmes thought she was a little further back on the line than she actually was. The ball lands in play on the near back corner. Point and possession to GP. Lady Caver's going to have to put up a stand here. They can't afford to give up many points, and there's a strong defensive stop by the Lady Cavers there. Lauren Berry, strong spike, and she's able to best the front line of GP. 6-point lead for North Medford. Back to serve for the Black Tornado, number 10, Riley Stewart. Stewart up with it. Low line drive. And GP able to recover. But a chance now for North Medford to respond. Drysdale, the tall set. The spike by Andre Yackett maybe got a little underneath it. Not a ton of velocity, but another chance for Yackett. That one more pace, but the front line of GP, Devin Ireland, she is pumped up. A terrific stop that time for the Lady Cavers. They are within 5 here in set number 2. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Laylee Friend back to serve for GP. Delay in the action as the officials get something sorted out. Maybe a substitution error, not entirely sure. Gives us a chance to tell you about our presenting sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore, and their general manager, Jason Lawrence. Browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come into their beautiful showroom on Crater Lake Highway and work with their outstanding staff. Thank you to Lithia Auto Superstore, presenting sponsor of TableRockSports.net. GP with the quick point. They are within 4 now here in set number 2. Into the game for GP is the junior L. Beth Isabel. Friend up with it. Strong low line drive handled by North. Lauren Berry on the spike. Bad first touch for North Medford. For Grants Pass, and North Medford wins the point. Another kill for the senior Lauren Berry. She will get a breather. As a couple substitutions will check in for the Black Tornado. Their head coach Malcolm Munson hoping this is the right combination to win the final 2 points of this set and take a commanding 2-0 lead in this best-of-5 match. Paoa Payne-Kayo back to serve for North Medford. Grants Pass able to respond, and they beat Payne-Kayo on the return. GP back within 4, but can't afford many mistakes here. Devin Ireland back to serve for the Lady Cavers. Trying to put together a comeback here in set number 2 and even this match score up. Lauren Berry, the first touch for North Medford on a strong spike. She's beaten by the front line. Alexa Medley and Tony Stevens are fired up. Grants Pass has doubled their score from the first set. They trail by only 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ireland up with it once again. Berry, the first touch for North. And just a set over, placed perfectly on the back line. Jackie Alcusatino can't do it much better than Accusatino did right there. And now set point for North Medford. And back to serve is their star senior Lauren Berry. Berry up with it. Strong spike, miss hit by Grants Pass, and that is how set number 2 comes to a close. GP takes a commanding 2-0 lead in this best of 5 match. We're going to step away for a quick break here on TableRockSports.net. Stick around. The conclusion of this volleyball match comes up right after this quick word from our sponsors.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is a guy from Lithia who made it all possible. Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls offers a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery, wisdom teeth removal, general anesthesia, dental implants, and much more. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 541-779-3781. That's 541-779-3781.
At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Welcome back, sports fans, to Grants Pass High School, the home of the Lithia Auto Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard the visiting North Medford Black Tornado on top of the hosting Grants Pass Lady Cavers, 2-0 in this best-of-5 match between 2 Rogue Valley rivals and 2 Southwest Conference foes. Both teams 5-4 coming into tonight. Of course, those records will change at the conclusion of this match. You see North Medford dominant in the first set, winning 25-10, but in set number 2, Grants Pass had the response, put up a tough fight, but ultimately fell late, 25-20 to the visiting North Medford Black Tornado. And so that sets up here set number 3 live on your viewing screen. North Medford is back to serve. That is junior Hannah Drysdale. She sends it over. Set number 3 is underway. GP going to have to win here to keep this game alive. Strong spike and a kill for North Medford's Catherine Rostel. So North took the first point of set 1. Grants Pass took the first point of set number 2. North Medford the first point here in set number 3. Drysdale a strong serve that sails past the back line. Give the point in possession right back to Grants Pass. It's still time for you former high school athletes to get back in the game. Please consider becoming an OSAA official. There is a serious shortage statewide in all sports at all levels. Remember the men and women who called your games in high school? Well, now it's your turn. To learn more, visit www.newofficials.org to find out how you can get back in the game. North Medford takes the point on the miss hit by Tony Stevens of GP. They lead 2-1. Jordan Sandler back to serve for North. Low sinking serve dug out of the hardwood by Emily Rund. Good job by Rund of GP. Jenna Sandstrom just kind of bops it over. A chance for North to, rather for GP to respond, in a net violation called on the Black Tornado. This game is tied back up 2 apiece. Emily Rund back to serve for the Lady Cavers. Rund up with it. First touch by Taryn Holmes for North Medford. Here's Lauren Berry, strong spike. Good front net defense. Another opportunity for Berry. A little more elevation on this one, a little less pace to get over the front line. And a terrific save by North Medford. Taryn Holmes and Hannah Drysdale teaming up to keep this point alive. That was impressive. Play still going, however. Who will win this point? Lauren Berry the strike. Right on the back line. Well done by Berry and North Medford. Terrific effort by Taryn Holmes and Hannah Drysdale to keep that point alive. And their efforts not in vain. The Black Tornado take the point, possession, and the lead. Sarah Hamlin back to serve for North Medford. GP will just send it over. Emily Rund, low line drive, handled by Andre Yakin. Quick touch over. That was Amelia Thering by North Medford. She misses wide. We are tied back up 3 apiece. Fans stop into any one of the 7 Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs. For over 25 years, Siskiyou Cellular has been keeping customers connected to the people and things that matter most. Check out the latest individual, family, and business plans with the latest smartphones, tablets, hotspots, and accessories. Siskiyou Cellular, presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. Back and forth these two teams go. A terrific dig by Jordan Sandler, and then the set over by North Medford's Audrey Yakin. And the spike by GP sails past the near sideline. Point, possession, lead to North Medford. And now Paoa Payne-Kayo is back to serve for the Black Tornado. Payne-Kayo up with it. GP looking for a response. The quick touch isn't there. Point to North Medford. Well, yes, it is early in this set, Joey, but if you're Grants Pass, you have to keep pace with North Medford. You can't let this set slip because you are on your last breath if you're the Lady Cavers. A couple more points won by Paoa Payne-Kayo. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well here on TableRockSports.net.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We welcome you back to Grants Pass High School. The first point out of the timeout in play right now. Both teams have had opportunities. No one has struck pay dirt just yet here in set number 3. Chance for North Medford. Lauren Berry sends it to the back line, saved by Laylee Friend of GP. Sent over by Devin Ireland. A good dig out by Berry. Bopped over by North Medford. A terrific first touch by Emily Rund and GP. Great teamwork to save this point. Lauren Berry the strong spike, and once again Emily Rund there on the stop for the Lady Cavers. Devin Ireland there on the spike and the kill. That's a big point for Grants Pass as they come within 2 points of the leading North Medford Black Tornado. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford with a 2-0 lead over the hosting Grants Pass Lady Cavers in this best-of-5 match. Albeth Isabel to serve. North a chance to respond. Lauren Berry able to get through the hands of Emily Rund. Point and possession back to the North Medford Black Tornado. Thank you all so much for joining us here on TableRockSports.net and this Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by Siskiyou Cellular. Lauren Berry, the senior, serves for North Medford. GP on the return, a soft touch by Devin Ireland, handled by North Medford. Here's Catherine Rostel. She goes to the soft touch, somehow saved by North, but then the strong spike. Jackie Alcusatino, the sophomore for North, puts the Black Tornado up by 4. Berry the serve once again. And a ball that may have gone out was saved by Grants Pass. They're unable to get it over, and a free point awarded to North Medford. It's those kinds of mental mistakes, Joey, that GP has to limit if they want to get back into this set and into this match. Berry, a low looping serve, comes right at the net, and that is easy pickings for the front line of North Medford, Amelia Thiering and Jenna Sandstrom. We're going to step away for a quick break here on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back out of the timeout.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back, sports fans, to Grants Pass High School. I'm Jonathan Kerman, alongside me, the one and only Joey Brett, giving you the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. A couple of Rogue Valley rivals and Southwest Conference foes. The North Medford Black Tornado on the road against the hosting Grants Pass Lady Cavers. Each team 5-4 coming into tonight. Only one team will leave above 500. Right now, North Medford in the driver's seat, up 10-4 here in set number 3, and up 2-0 in the set score. Lauren Berry wins another point on the serve, and GP immediately going with a substitution. Junior Isabel Cruz will check into the game for the Lady Cavers. Lauren Berry up with it for North. That's a strong serve, saved by Isabel Cruz. And there's a good spike on the back line. Well placed by Devin Ireland of of Grants Pass. And the senior gives GP the point and possession. Isabel Cruz coming back out of the game, just a quick stint for her. As the JV call-up, will check into the game, and we'll be back to serve for Grants Pass. 11-5, North on top. You see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. An opportunity for Catherine Rostel, but her spike sails past the back line. Point to GP. And a missed serve into the net. Mental mistakes, free points that Grants Pass can ill afford to give up at this juncture in the game. Back to serve for North Medford is Taryn Holmes. Holmes up with it. Low line drive wisely. Let play by GP. The North Medford Black Tornado are begging for the touch call. And the near line judge is going to overrule the head judge and say there was no touch on that play.
I felt like that ball completely went off her arms. Very clear. But you don't argue with the judges.
Joey, you should consider becoming an OSAA official. You can find out more at www.newofficials.org. And is that call the swing and momentum that Grants Pass needed? They earned another point there and climbed to within 4. Laylee Friend back to serve for the Lady Cavers. That one sails past the back line. Point and possession back to North Medford. Southern Oregon is a hotbed for local sports at the youth, high school, college, and even Olympic levels. Stay in touch with all sports in Southern Oregon at southernoregonsports.com. Now that I've recovered from the quick aneurysm, back to volleyball. Hannah Drysdale missing past the far sideline. Point and possession back to Grants Pass. Checking into the game for the Lady Cavers is the freshman Alexa Medley. Back to serve for GP, the senior Devin Ireland. Ireland up with it. Lauren Berry the first touch. Here's Jenna Sandstrom, and she beats the front line of GP. Point possession back to North Medford. Jordan Sandler, 5'4" sophomore, will serve for the black and red. Opportunity for GP here. And terrific net play. Jenna Sandstrom on the block. It was her and Lauren Berry creating a wall that Tony Stevens for Grants Pass just could not find a way around. 15-9 the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard in favor of North Medford. Here's Tony Stevens once again. Had to track down that set, just fisted it over. And a good job of GP to recover after the strong spike, but the send over misses wide on the near sideline. 16-9 now. North Medford on top. This is their largest lead of the set. Largest lead of the game. Sandler up with it. Grants Pass looking to respond. Terrific net play by Jenna Sandstrom. And great recovery by Grants Pass. They just set it over. And now easy pickings for Sandstrom. A quick spike. And she beats the back line of Grants Pass. North Medford is too good, Joey, to just give those soft sets back over and let them dictate the pace of play. Grants Pass wisely letting that serve sail past the back line. They retake possession and trail by 7. Emily Rund, the junior, is back to serve for the Lady Cavers. Low line drive dug out by Taryn Holmes. Here's Lauren Berry, the strong spike and the kill off the hand of Emily Rund. Point and possession back to North Medford. They lead by 8 and are closing in on a 3-0 sweep of the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. Sarah Hamlin, the 5'4" junior, is back to serve. And she can't get the serve over the net. Point and possession back to Grants Pass. Now Tony Stevens for the Lady Cavers, getting that running start. First touch by Lauren Berry for North. She'll get it back again, and she gets yet another kill. Lauren Berry on fire, making her presence felt here in set number 3. Gives the point and possession back to her team, and now Paoa Payne-Kayo, who has been so successful when she has been the one to serve for North Medford in a position here late in set number 3. Isabel Cruz, a strong spike over. North Medford unable to recover. Nice job by Isabel Cruz and the GP front line. 19-12, North on top, you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Well, North on top, literally, in relation to Grants Pass on the scoreboard, and also metaphorically on top in terms of points scored. Elbeth Isabel up with the serve. Jordan Sandler, the first touch for North. Here's Lauren Berry, front line of Grants Pass. Able to hold off Berry that time. GP pulls to within 6. Here's Jenna Acusatino, the soft set, and a terrific play at the net. That was also a Cusatino, switching sides of the court on the fly. Point possession, and now into the 20s is North Medford with Lauren Berry back to serve. Low line drive handled by Isabel Cruz of Grants Pass, and then sent over by Emily Runt. But too far past the back line, and North Medford now within 4. They lead now by 8. Berry up with it once again. Here's Isabel Cruz with the touch. Easy opportunity for Lauren Berry and North Medford. Strong spike just past the back line. That'll give point and possession back to the Lady Cavers. Fans, make sure to head to TableRockSports.com each week for our features and new feeds updated daily. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Table Rock Sports. Here's Catherine Rostel beating the back line of GP. Point possession back to North Medford, and they are within 3. Taryn Holmes back to serve for North Medford. Low line drive. Nice job by Laylee Friend to just scoop that one off the hardwood. Strong spike, but better net play. Jenna Sandstrom and Jackie Alcusatino. And North Medford is closing in on a 3-game sweep. Holmes up with it once again. Grants past their response. Just a soft touch over. Lauren Berry, the first to hit it for North. Nice job by Catherine Russell to make something out of nothing just to get the ball over. Even better job on the return by Grants Pass. That was Emily Rund. Not a lot of pace, but good location on that last hit. Point and possession back to Grants Pass. Laylee Friend, the junior, back to serve. 23-15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Advantage North Medford. Here's Jenna Sandstrom, unable to beat the back line of GP. Lady Cavers a response, but the front line of North Medford. Jackie Alcusatino and Jenna Sandstrom once again. And now North with match point. Can end it all right here. Hannah Drysdale back to serve. Drysdale up with it. GP on the response. Handled by North Medford. Spike sent up into the air. And now the strong hit by Tony Stevens, too far, and that will do it. The North Medford Black Tornado come into Grants Pass's house and sweep the Lady Cavers in 3 sets. You see the set score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and that takes us into our My Circle K post-game show powered by Colvin Oil, who sponsor the Fuel Your School program in October. Your support has raised over $300,000 in the past 4 years. For more information, visit mycirclek.com. So, the defending Rogue Valley Classic champs come into Grants Pass's house, defeat the Lady Cavers in 3 sets. Joey, what were some things that stood out to you?
Grants Pass's, North Medford's power. They got a lot of strength on their side. Grants Pass, they got to play a little bit smarter. You've seen a lot of the sets coming from North Medford. Didn't know which side, necessarily they were going to be attacking from. Grants Pass, they seemed a little predictable. Each one of their sets were going to the general side that they were, facing, or however they were receiving the ball. North Medford doing a good job mixing it up on both sides of the net, and Grants Pass with some mental mistakes. And they got to keep those to a minimum, especially against a team like North Medford.
So now time for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission player of the game tonight. Going to have to give it to Lauren Berry. Led the team for North Medford, led the team in kills, led both sides in kills. And the senior star for North Medford making her presence felt in this volleyball match. Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission are working to help fans know their role. Learn more at travelmedford.com/Southern Oregon Sports Commission. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. Be sure to download the free TableRockSports.net app and watch the replay of this game for free on your mobile devices. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass School District for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. A special thank you to the head coaches tonight, first for Grants Pass, Joel O'Rourke, and for North Medford, Malcolm Munson. Our next Table Rock Sports broadcast will be this Saturday. We'll bring you Grants Pass Soccer live from GP High School. We hope you have enjoyed this free broadcast made possible by our sponsors' support. Once again, North Medford sweeps the Grants Pass Lady Cavers in 3 sets. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass falls to 5-5 on the year. North Medford improves to 6-4. Thank you all so much for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. We'll catch you next time.